Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV, where we dive deep into the gear that powers your passions. Today we're zeroing in on a 27-inch gaming monitor that's aiming to bridge the gap between blistering performance and rich visual fidelity. We're taking a detailed look at the ASUS TUF Gaming VG27UQ1A, a 4K HDR monitor with a 160Hz refresh rate, 1 ms response time, ELMB Sync, NVIDIA G-SYNC Compatibility, AMD FreeSync Premium, and a color spectrum that hits 95% of DCI-P3. It's designed with competitive gamers in mind, but also flirts with pro-level color precision. Let's start with the facts. The VG27UQ1A features a native 4K resolution at 3840 by 2160, paired with a refresh rate of up to 160 Hz when overclocked. It supports both G-SYNC compatible and AMD FreeSync Premium for adaptive sync, and ASUS has bundled in its extreme low motion blur sync, ELMB Sync technology, to reduce ghosting while still keeping variable refresh rate active. It covers 95% of the DCI-P3 color space, supports HDR, and includes DisplayWidget software for tweaking settings without diving into on-screen menus. In the box, you'll find a DisplayPort cable, an L-shaped screwdriver, a power cord, quick start guide, warranty card, and even a 3-month Adobe Creative Cloud membership if purchased within the valid window. Setting up the VG27UQ1A was refreshingly straightforward. The stand connects with just a couple screws, tool provided, and cable management is subtly integrated into the design. Right out of the box, image sharpness impresses. In a fast-paced session of Apex Legends, ELMB Sync was put to the test. Ghosting was essentially non-existent, and screen tearing never reared its head thanks to adaptive sync. When I switched gears to edit some 4K video clips in DaVinci Resolve, the wide color gamut and HDR support paid dividends. White stayed clean, black stayed deep, and color grading felt precise, though not on par with reference monitors. Still, impressive for a gaming display. Now, let's break this down. Strengths first. The panel's pixel density on a 27-inch screen delivers razor-sharp imagery. That 160Hz refresh rate at 4K? Still a rarity at this price point. ELMB Sync working alongside adaptive sync is more than a bullet point. It genuinely boosts motion clarity during rapid camera pans. The color range is wide, and while HDR here is more peak brightness limited than some premium panels, it's vibrant enough to enhance games and media. Build quality also deserves a mention. The frame is sturdy, and the stand feels solid, though it lacks height adjustment. On the downside, the HDR experience is limited by the panel's modest peak brightness. It won't blow you away in sunlit highlights like more premium displays can. The DisplayWidget software, while useful, feels a bit dated in UI and occasionally froze when run alongside GPU-intensive tasks. Also, without USB-C or built-in speakers, versatility is a bit constrained if you're aiming for a clean, minimal setup. Before we go deeper, quick reminder, if this kind of deep dive tech review speaks your language, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to Reviews Inside TV, and smash that bell icon so you never miss the next breakdown. We've got more coming that you won't want to miss. Back to it. As for value, ASUS delivers a compelling package here. Given its native 4K resolution, ultra-high refresh rate, and solid color coverage, the VG27UQ1A is competitively priced. You're not paying for fluff. Most of the cost goes into panel performance and gamer-centric features. The included accessories are practical, and the Adobe Creative Cloud bonus is a surprising but welcomed cherry on top for content creators. Compared to other monitors in this bracket, it carves out its lane well. Monitors with 144Hz at 4K typically command higher prices, and very few at this range also offer ELMB Sync in tandem with FreeSync and G-SYNC compatibility. While some competitors include USB-C or better HDR brightness, they often compromise on motion blur handling or spike the price. Build-wise, it's unmistakably tough. Matte plastics with a tactical aesthetic that doesn't feel cheap. The monitor doesn't flex or creak, and the hinge allows for tilt adjustment, though we do miss height or pivot functionality. While long-term data is limited, ASUS monitors in the TUF line have a solid reputation for reliability over time, and the 3-year warranty adds peace of mind. No direct interaction with customer support was necessary during this review, but ASUS has a generally positive track record for warranty service, especially in the gaming hardware sector. That 3-year coverage does suggest confidence in the build, and forums often note relatively smooth RMA experiences with TUF series products. If you're on a budget but still want to taste 4K at high refresh rates, you might look at 144Hz options like the Gigabyte M28U or ViewSonic Omni lineup. Both typically come in cheaper, though you'll likely sacrifice features like ELMB Sync or color gamut. These alternatives work fine for casual gaming, but don't quite match the performance envelope ASUS is aiming for here. So the bottom line? The ASUS TUF Gaming VG27UQ1A isn't a flawless product, but it's a focused one. It delivers on what it promises: smooth, sharp, tear-free 4K gaming with a few nods toward creators, thanks to its color accuracy. It stumbles a bit with HDR execution and adjustability, but excels in motion clarity, responsiveness, and sheer visual sharpness. For competitive gamers wanting a 4K edge without crossing into ultra-premium pricing, or creators seeking a gaming-capable monitor that still holds its own in color tasks, this one makes a strong case. Thanks for watching Reviews Inside TV. You'll find the product link down in the comments box. If you've used the VG27UQ1A or have questions I didn't cover, drop them below. I'd love to hear your take. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and remember, if it plugs in or powers on, Reviews Inside TV has got its eyes on it.